What's up? This is B-Boy Judah from the Soul Shakers crew representing the Kosher Flavor Squad here in Israel and abroad. I'm gonna miss all y'all moving to LA now, being with DJ Forrest for 13, 14 years, seen his progress blowing up with those mad beats. Hit that beat, DJ Forrest. Hit it!